Hi there. This is a thread response to Joseph O'Donnell. He did a pretty large thread, 15 questions. That's a lot. I'm trying to put them into one update. Let's see. Question number 1, 5 favorite bass players. I'm not too well known, like who plays what in what band. I just listen to the whole picture, but I can name 4, so I hope that's okay. Starting off with John Entwistle. Everyone seems to mention him, and he really is one of the better bass players, or was one of the better bass players around. Second one, I don't have any records by this one or the next bass player, but I do think they're really good. Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. He's highly energetic and seems like a really cool guy, and he can play the bass just great. Third one, same story, you know, awesome bass player. I just don't have anything from the guy, and that is Les Claypool from Primus. He just got his own style, which I highly appreciate in a musician. You hear it's Les Claypool. It's not like, who is it? No, it's Les Claypool. You hear it. And fourth and final one, I just had to put a woman in there. So Kim Gordon of Sonic Youth. She's been doing her stuff since, I guess, the early 80s. She's still going strong. Great bass player. Question number 2: do you collect other stuff? If you look at my updates that I do, I collect VHS tapes, or I'm trimming down on that, but I used to collect heavily VHS tapes. Sorry about that. But instead, I've been collecting this for years, but it's been getting bigger and bigger the last couple of, I think the last 2 years. It's paperback novels. I collect old paperback novels. Stuff like, I'm gonna just pick 3 out of my collection. Stuff like this. This is Modesty Blaze from the movie. This is one called Cool Man, which I love. This is a great story. Great, you know, pop art novel. And then one of the coolest I have is from a blaxploitation movie called Slaughter. I mean, finding these is great. This one was 70 euro cents, so I think it goes for about 30 bucks on eBay. I'm not selling it though, but that's what I collect as well. Okay. Scariest song, question number 3. I don't have one song that is scary. For me, you know, one song can be pretty creepy, but not like scary. A whole album, that can be scary. I have 2 of those. First up, it's the soundtrack to The Shining. This is scary. You know, not even seeing the movie. If you hear the music, it scares you. I was maybe brave enough or dumb enough to listen to this in the pitch black of night. I put it on, no lights. I turned off all the lights and I was listening to it, and it creeped me out. I had to turn on the lights because I was literally scared. It's great music. It's classical music mostly, and it made me search out the composers like Georgi Ligeti. He's awesome, but my favorite, Christoph Penderecki. I searched him out. Creepy stuff. And then the second one, it's Nature Unveiled by Current 93. Talking about scary, this is quite scary as well. This is Silk Rambles, by the way, but this is the one I'm talking about. Current 93, Nature Unveiled. It is so scary. This one, I put it on, and I was like, what the hell is this? It's like, these guys, they're not really into Christianity, and they show it or tell it by making one of the most demon-like music you can think of. It's not loud, it's not aggressive, it's just creepy. This is a great, scary record. The biggest section in your collection, it has to be the top 5 rows, top 5 like squares. That's all music from the 60s. If you, I mean, I put it in like 60s music, 80s music, there's punk, there's like independent, so if I put all the punk and independent in the 80s section, it would be 80s, but that's not how I do it, so it's 60s music. Question number 5, your favorite dream band? I'm gonna skip that. Like I said, I listen to the whole picture as music. I'm not gonna take one out there and put it in another band. For me, that doesn't make much sense, but I like hearing other people's suggestions, but at the moment I can't come up with anything. Question number 6, do you transfer your vinyl to MP3? No, I don't, but I am able to, and if I do, it's by USB. I've got a USB player, and I've tried it, and it works, but I don't really want to be bothered by it. Question number 7, your favorite band logo? Without doubt, it's the Einstürzen Neubauten logo. That's the little puppet there. It's on all their records. I love the logo. It's just awesome. You automatically, if you just see like that, you know it's Einstürzen Neubauten. So I love that logo. Great band, by the way. Great album. This is Collapse. If you like crazy, weird music, you should check it out. Number 8, recommend one record. One record. I'm gonna pick this one. This is Spirit with 12 Dreams of Mr. Sardonicus. If you like Led Zeppelin, if you like the Beatles, if you like, you know, zombies, you like this, and I know you do. So yeah, I mean, Led Zeppelin took a riff from this band and made it into, I think, Stairways to Heaven, if I'm not mistaken. Please, you know, if I am, you know, tell me. But yeah, this is a great band. Randy California, he's the guitar player. He's a great guy. It's just an awesome record. Late 60s, early 70s. This is 1970, by the way. This like melodic rock with little psychedelic touches to it, but very, like I said, melodic. Great voices, good stuff. Do I prefer that or just like I have? I only have that, so I prefer that. I don't have the space to have crates here and go through them. So I'm gonna go for that. 10, share a record collecting story. It's got to do with a colleague of mine. He has in the past worked as a DJ, and he also worked for a record label called Break. It's a Dutch disco label, so it's not like anything like, oh, awesome. I mean, I think it's awesome. When I was looking for 12 inches, I came upon this. It's from Break. So I thought, like, oh, he told me he worked for that label. And I looked at this drawing, and on the top here, I don't think you see it, there was a name. And it was his name. I'm like, no, that can't be. It cannot be that my colleague. I picked it up. I told him the story, and he said, yeah, I actually worked on this album, made the artwork. He's done several sleeves, so I think that's pretty cool. He keeps telling me these awesome stories of how the music industry was back in, I guess, early 80s, mid 80s. So that's my record collecting story. Nothing too fancy or so. Have you been oored? And I know what you mean. Like, have people been like gonna ooh or ooh? I don't know which one. Both, I guess. If I tell people that I collect records, they don't ooh me. They don't go like ooh. But But if I tell them how many records I have, they go like, "Urgh." Yeah, that's kind of the reaction you were looking for. If that is so, here's your answer. The last record played, which was in the last video that I did just like a minute ago, it's Lodestone, self-titled album from, I have to look this up, 1969. It's sort of a, grand funk type band, blood, sweat and tears, that kind of stuff. I was playing the track Flower Pot in the last update. It's great find. I thought this was more like folk, a little crazy folk music, but it's like funk rock. Good stuff. 13. Does it bother that people say LP is better? No, it doesn't. I don't hear it because people around me don't collect records. There's one good friend of mine who does, but he's not saying LPs are better. Neither do I. So, yeah, I just collect albums. I love them. Question number 14. Last record in your collection. The last section in my collection, which is down there, you can't see it. It's funk, soul, hip-hop kind of thing, and the last record in that is the Jungle Brothers, done by the Forces of Nature. Great album. I love this group. Good stuff. And the last question: pick a random album from your collection. Let's go. I'm gonna be doing this like that, like so and so and there. Knocked out everything. It's the only ones. Baby's got a gun. Second album I have of theirs. I prefer their other album with another girl, another planet. This is good though. I like the only ones. So that's it. Just a little power pop / punk. So that's my update for you. Questions, answers, things, blah 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 blah. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye bye.